Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I am so blessed that you come by and visit with me each week to watch my videos. I am so grateful. Today we are undecorating our Christmas decor, but I'm a winter person, so until it starts to feel like spring here in Arizona, I'll be leaving the wintry items where they are. The reds will be going into storage for the next year, but we will still be able to enjoy the silvers, blues, whites, and greens that we have around here now. Also, this video is packed with other goodies. I'll be showing you what I juice throughout the week. I have a healthy soup recipe to share with those of you who have been asking for healthy recipes. And my husband Ken just had his birthday on the 11th, and there is a dedicated segment to him towards the end. I'd ask that you guys kind of stick around to the end and celebrate with us a little bit. Now, for juicing, I like to use the same veggies each time, but I tend to add in different fruits throughout. Since our brains need a little sugar to function, I've decided to allow myself to consume only natural sugars that you find in apples, pears, grapes, pineapple, watermelon, and other fruits like that. In this batch, I added a couple of tangerines off of one of my client's trees that she so graciously gave me. It really sweetens up the juice, especially if you're using bitey or bitter vegetables like celery or kale. In these juices, I'm adding the following: green grapes, green apples, celery, cucumber, tangerines, lemon, and fresh ginger root. If you've never tried juicing, I can tell you that it makes you feel so much better. It's packed full of nutrients that our bodies need and supercharges our cells for optimal health. I had wanted to go on a full juice fast this month, but things have changed since I did this the first time. I'm older now and I need more protein in my diet, so I've had to change up some things to give me the energy that I need. In any case, I'm still doing fine, and I haven't fallen off the wagon, so to speak. I have allowed myself some chicken and fish right now once a day with my fresh-made salads that keep me fuller and help keep me on track. If you want to join me on this weight loss and health journey, please leave me a comment below. I'd love to support you in your health goals.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
If you've never used a juicer before, you will want to wash it right after you make your last juice or as soon as you're finished with it. The fibers tend to stick really badly to plastic and it's hard to get off, but if you even just rinse it under the faucet right after using it, most of it comes off without any effort. All right, up first is our fries haul. So for tonight's soup that I'm making you guys, we needed chicken breasts and some other things. I am making you chicken pot pie soup. And I needed to pick up a big bag of apples for juicing. This is an absolute staple when you juice. You're going to want to get many apples if you're doing that as well. Ken really likes the Rana brand pasta, and we've used the stuff over the years. He really likes it. He's going to make it for dinner tonight. Celery is for both the juicing and for tonight's soup. The carrots are for the soup. They're not for my juicing this time around. And then I picked up some sweet potatoes because these are going to take the place of the white potatoes that this recipe normally calls for. And then Ken found his Taco Bell shells that he likes. I believe those are the nacho or spicy. And then chicken broth for the soup as well. And this cashew milk is replacing the almond milk that the recipe calls for as well. It's creamier and I just like it better. So anyway, that's it for the fries haul. And now we're going to go into Aldi. Now, Aldi had some pretty good deals on their chicken. I found this there and I've already actually cooked that up. It was delicious. Cauliflower rice, I love that stuff. I'll be eating that. The vegetables, that's definitely going to be used. Those are not mine. Those are Ken's. He loves peanut butter cups, so he found those and had to try them. Avocados. Avocados are a staple to healthy eating, y'all. If you are going to eat healthy, eat your avocados. The fat is extremely good for you. Cauliflower. So I would like to rice this if possible or make crust out of it. Ken found some milk over there that he needed to pick up, and definitely 100% you need spinach. If you're going to be doing this with me, you guys are going to need to have spinach. Spinach is healthy. It's got so many things in it. It's full of vitamin C. It's very good for you. I highly recommend it. So anyway, that is our fries and Aldi's haul, and I can't wait to get that soup started for you guys. All right, so now we're going to begin the soup. And first we're going to go ahead and add in our frozen chicken, or whatever chicken you have is fine, but I would not do bone-in because we're going to be shredding this later. So I'm setting my crock pot. This is being made in the crock pot. You can make it on a stove top if you want, but I decided to use my Ninja because I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and season my chicken first. And then what I'll do next is basically just put the lid on it and let that start kind of cooking in there. And I really like this ground black pepper. This stuff is delicious, and so I wanted to make sure to add that in. All right, so next we're going to put the lid on and let that kind of cook a little bit. And now I'm adding in my olive oil. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of that. And then next I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of garlic. Now, you guys can put what you want in here. If you don't like a lot of garlic, put a half a teaspoon or a fourth a teaspoon, whatever. It's to taste. So I'm going to go ahead and mark off everything I've already put in here so I don't, add something in that I've already done. And then next we're going to put all of the chicken broth in, and this is going to start to kind of come to a boil after a little bit here. This is not low sodium. I just went ahead and opted for the regular. And then next we're going to go ahead and measure out our milk. So whatever milk you've decided, if you're going to do this healthy, make sure it's a nut milk. It's better for you. So then I'm going to go ahead and put that in and then put on the lid. Next, let's start chopping up our vegetables while that's cooking. So I do believe that I put the entire onion in there. But again, like I said, you guys, this is a recipe that you can make to taste. You don't have to put in what I'm putting in it. If you don't like onion, don't put in onion. If you'd rather have something else like zucchini, put zucchini in there. Just make sure that whatever you're adding is fresh from the ground, something that you have to chop, that it's not something out of a jar or, you know, something out of a box or something like that. The only thing that I did different was to put that chicken broth in that came out of a box. If I'm going to have time, I'm going to actually take an entire chicken carcass and I'm going to boil it down until I have broth that's homemade. That's usually how I make my soups. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start adding in the onion or whatever other vegetable you've chosen. And then after the onion, we're going to go ahead and start chopping up our celery. Now, celery is already very watery on the inside. I would say the best thing to do if you're going to add celery in is to wait until the chicken and the onions and everything else. I've already put my sweet potatoes in. You won't see me doing that here. After you've put all those other things in, you want to let that cook for a little bit. Then chop up your celery and put that in, because celery is going to cook very, very quickly and you don't want it to be too mushy. So let's go ahead and mark off the other things that we've added in. Right here, you know what? I don't really like parsley. It did call for parsley, so you're going to see me marking this off because that's not something that I'm going to be putting in my soup. I would be more liable to actually add cilantro to the soup, actually. Anyway, that is what it looks like. It's been cooking for just a tiny little bit, and I've already got everything in there. All the seasonings, all the vegetables that it calls for. The chicken's been cooking for a while, and this is going to cook for 5 full hours on high. I'm not sure if I put this on for 350 or 400. I can't remember, but just keep an eye on it. Whatever you choose, keep an eye on it, and it will cook up just fine. But this soup was absolutely delicious, and I will definitely be making it again. Okay, so the soup is almost done. It's got about less than an hour to go here, but we were outside doing some stuff, and it was starting to get really, really cold outside. And so we all came in, and the soup smelled so good, and I had just decided to start dishing it up and giving people something to eat, something to keep them warm. This soup is hearty. It feels like comfort food. It was absolutely delicious. You can even add more spices to it if you want to, but I have to say that this is definitely a keeper. If you guys like all the ingredients in there, you're gonna love this, guys, I promise. So I wanted to come out here and show you guys something. I have, once again, taken in a family member, and I guess giving and helping is just my love language because I can't really help myself. I put up my tent. This is a great big cabin tent. You guys may have recognized this from Walmart.com. It's a big cabin tent. It has 3 rooms in it. Anywho, my son is needing to stay here, and I basically told him that this is the 5th time he's come back home, so he is going to have to stay out here because we don't have room to put him in the house. And so he now has a tent bedroom and he is gonna have to start paying rent for the tent. Actually, he doesn't need to pay rent for the tent. What he needs to do is help with the electric and the water that he's going to be inevitably using when he comes in the house. So anyway, I just thought I would show you guys that. I'm going to take pity on him on on Thursday, and let him sleep on the couch in the living room because it's going to be freezing. It's going to be below freezing that night. So we got to do a couple of different things here, put this back together. And so rather than him, lose his life out here in the cold, I'm taking pity. But anyway, yes, we are doing this again. And he's not ever had to stay in the tent, although I will say that Stephen and I had some of the best times of our lives together by camping. So this kind of brings in all that, you know, all those feelings and that mood, really. He enjoyed making a little fire over here, and he's got his little lantern over there, and now he's got a space for his own. Today he will have a closet in there and possibly a table with some drawers. It just depends on what we can get done today. But anyway, yes, I have a house guest for a while. He's going to have to hurry up because summer's coming and he's going to be miserable. But you know what, if you're a mom, you probably understand me. I can't say no to my children and leave them sleeping in cars and things like that. So anyway, that's new and hopefully a very temporary situation. This is our daughter Lexi. I'm sure you might recognize her from one of my other videos and the live video that we did recently. She's coming in here to get her tree and put it away, and then I'll be getting a bunch of my red Christmassy items put into a bin and start trying to get this place a little more under control now that the holidays are over.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past, 'cause I know that God is good, He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in, but everything happens for a reason. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like iron sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like iron sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together. It's so unnecessary worrying about life. I might not have it all, but I know I'll be alright. He's gonna challenge me to be the best I can be, and to give back to those who need it. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like iron sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like iron.
And this is Dylan, our son's fiance. She was over and had asked if she could help, and I told her I was undecorating for Christmas, so she wanted to be a part of it. So we were getting it all done, guys.
Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher.
And very soon we will be working on decluttering and reorganizing the side room. When we were working on the shed, we were also going through this room to put things that were in there into the shed where they belonged, and it just got dark and cold and we had to wait. So you guys will get a completely different video on that. Happy birthday, Ken.
Hey.
He's such a goober. I love this man. I really do. He's such a crazy person. So Dylan and Steven decided that for Ken's birthday, they wanted to make him steak. So they went and picked up steak, and Ken decided to go ahead and make some rice, because this is basically a staple for him. He loves rice. So he was making the rice, and the steaks turned out beautiful. I was able to have one because it is meat. It's a healthy meat, so I was able to have one steak, and they were cooked beautifully on a grill. And Dylan also made broccoli, and it was absolutely delicious. Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do my outro here. Today actually is my husband's birthday, so I'm going to go ahead and end this now, and I'm going to go spend time with him and the family in the living room. But I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, please leave a like below. And if you like the content of this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, don't forget. And I got a lot of stuff coming in 2024. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on.